Hey friends, what's up? Redneck Gamer, and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17 on the Green Farming series on Farmtown USA version 2, my edit of it. Go ahead and turn off our hazards, and welcome back, guys. So, don't have much planned for this episode. We will be taking a trip through town real quick. Whoa, knocked the steering wheel while I was rolling up my sleeves. Once I shut the door in here, it gets a little hot. Shut the door completely, actually, because it normally shuts by itself. Partially, at least. Mostly closed. But, okay, don't know what happened there. Anyways, we're going to take a stroll through town, just to see the town. And then we're going to make our way over to the compost facility. I've been getting some comments about it, and figured I'd go ahead and show it to you guys. Since all we really did was, also... neat little bale stack there. Really proud of that. We're really what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I used compost in the last episode, so I figured, and I've been getting comments asking about it. I figured whoa. The fire department got a new ambulance. Very nice. Whoa. So yeah, I've been getting comments, and I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys the compost facility. I've also noticed it's kind of not that well known of a mod, so I'll go ahead and show you guys it and how to use it, I suppose. So we're rolling up to the compost facility now, or as I've been calling it, the farm waste recycling plant, or area. So obviously we have our pelletizer plant thing here, where we can make the pellets for stoves and whatnot, for heating basically. You have bale storage here, and here is where all the action really takes place. We'll go ahead and park out of the way here. So this is the Compost Master 2K 2017, as you can see. Organic waste crusher. So all you really got to do is give it some gas, and then we'll go ahead and load up with wood chips first. So you can load this up with 3 materials, I believe. Well, I guess 4: hay or grass, straw, and wood chips. I believe that's all that actually works in this. I don't know if silage does. I would doubt it. So we'll go ahead and get a scoop of wood chips. Now, this doesn't require like multiple resources. You can just put one of these resources in and it'll make compost. And obviously compost you can use as fertilizer on your fields. And it's actually a really good fertilizer in the game because you don't use a lot of it to fertilize. Like, it's a low application rate. And obviously it's free. You're just making it from stuff you didn't use on the farm. So the part we're loading into holds 50,000 liters of whatever. And the best part about this is you can mix things that you add in. So like we just put wood chips in there. Now we're going to put bales in, which you can do perfectly fine. So we'll grab some bales. Now the way I like to use this facility is a little more realistically than just dumping one resource in and getting compost. Being that I actually know how compost is made and how it works and all that, I do like to bring some realism to it, since I do have knowledge about it. What I like to do is do a mix of... I try to do a mix of the 3 materials: the hay, the straw, and the wood chips. Or at least a mixture of the hay and straw, because that's what it would take in real life to actually produce a good compost. But obviously in the game, it doesn't really matter. So we'll just go ahead and drop these in here. There we are. As you can see, it took those just fine, even though we just put wood chips in there. And whatever you put in there is all turned into compost. So it's actually a really great machine. I really enjoy this machine. or this placeable. I enjoy this mod because not only does it provide free fertilizer for your waste, it also sells pretty good. So the way you sell it is you buy or you download the placeable sell point mod, which is I'll show you guys here. It's usually all the way in the back of your placeables. This, you have all this stuff. Yeah, the sell point 150%. This is where you can sell your compost. As far as I know, that's the only place you can sell it, and it sells really good there. I don't know. I think maybe you can sell it at manure triggers. Like if the map has a manure sale point, you can sell it there. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that though. Okay, so lower 242 to accept that fail. That's okay because it will be accepted. And yeah, it's just produced into compost. So the storage on it actually holds 100,000 liters of compost. What I like to do is go ahead and make piles over here, or just anywhere near it. There is a placeable storage you can get for compost. It's like compost lager, like compost Lager, which is actually German for storage, basically. Is it storage? Or space? It's one of those. Anyway, loosely translated, it means the compost storage. But, again, to be more realistic, I just put it in piles. Because that's what they do in real life. And obviously, I either sell it or use it on the fields. I mainly use it on the hay fields. So, yeah, I was also getting comments about this New Holland baler. There was a link up for it pretty much everywhere on Facebook, you know, in all the Facebook groups, but I can't actually find it anymore. And since it was a public mod, I'm thinking about going ahead and putting it to Dropbox. Although I might just, you know, do some further looking. If I find a link, it'll be in the description. If I can't find a link, then I don't know. Because I always feel bad, or I would feel bad about uploading somebody else's mod to my Dropbox and distributing it, because technically I don't really have credit or the right to do that, or I don't have the permission to do that, is what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, the mod was publicly released, so I'll try and find a link for you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much how the Compost Master works. And well, I gotta go find something else to do for this episode. Alright, so I haven't quite found something else to do in this episode, but we will take the old 7810 and the 1590 seeder probably over to the crop storage, or the crop storage, the root crop farm, because it's the closest farm. And yeah, I do want to apologize for not streaming recently, and Distractor just broke down. I apologize for not streaming recently. On Tuesday, I just couldn't make the stream, and I wanted to make some videos instead, so that's what I did. And yesterday, I didn't have enough time to actually start the stream on time. Plus, again, I just wanted to really sit down and make videos. So, usually what happens with me is if I can't make the latest time that I stream, which is usually around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, then I just won't stream, because most people would probably be asleep. I have tossed around the idea of doing a late night stream, but I still don't know about that, because I mean, usually how I work is I record the videos after the stream, you know, right around 11:30 or so, 11:30. Then I go ahead and edit one of them. I upload or edit the first video that goes out that day, and that's how I work. And we broke down literally in the worst spot possible. Also, why is that down? No wonder we were driving slow. I mean, this is a pretty slow chapter to begin with, but we were driving really slow. We can probably stick it... Well, we can't really stick it anywhere at the moment. Go ahead and show you guys what we have hiding in the garage. Not hiding, but just show you how we were able to store everything in here. So we got short beat stuff right here. Then tightly behind it we have the potato equipment. The Alice strummers and the potato topper right in here. We have been talking to the dealer. They were getting some Ropa machines, and it's not a huge upgrade as far as the width on the potato harvester from Roper they're getting, but it does have an advantage over the Grimmy, which is that pull type harvester actually tops the potatoes, you know, on the machine itself without having an extra one. So we will be able to go ahead and get rid of this and turn it in, well, upgrade to a Ropa potato harvester, pull type. And yeah, so that should be good. That'll help the farm because we don't have to pay the maintenance fee on this and on that, which I have to basically pay one flat maintenance fee for one machine. So can't wait for that. Really can't wait for spring to come up so we can get back into doing the potato and sugar beet work. And obviously all the other crop work that we will have to do. Obviously we're not going to end the episode there. It's been way too short for that to happen. We do have some odd jobs around the farm. Oh shit. That was the police pager. We gotta go. We gotta go to the station right now. Sounds like there was an accident. Sounds like a truck ran into a tree and the tree came down. We gotta go. We'll put our blinkers on and our flashing lights up there. Technically not an emergency vehicle, but it shows people driving that we have to get somewhere in a hurry. Alright, pulling up to the station now. We're going to be in the rescue truck today. Turn all this off. Shut the engine off. Oh my god, Red Bull. Alright, we gotta go. And we're off. So it's actually right down the road from the station, which is good. The police are already on scene. They're blocking down one lane. Not sure the severity of the crash. All we know is there's a truck into a tree, and we can see it from here. He's on the other side of the tree. Yep. I'm gonna stop right there. The ambulance should be rolling up any time now. Alright, ambulance is on scene. We're going to have to block down both lanes of traffic. Just not enough space for us to actually work and have all the vehicles parked. Alright, so the fire police are on scene. We'll go ahead and get our... Well, we should probably assess the situation first. He's not pinned, so we'll go ahead and let the paramedics take care of him. Alright, the medics got him on the backboard. He was complaining about some neck pain. I'm not personally trained to extricate them out of the vehicle if they're complaining about a neck injury. So we let the paramedics do that, and they'll be on their way. the ambulance has left scene. We'll go ahead and shut our lights down to just code 2. Here we are. As far as what we have to do now, there doesn't seem to be much spillage. We do have some radiator fluid leaking out of the radiator, obviously. Other than that, we don't see any oil or anything. So, we will be tending it back to station. We're gonna put our lights on while we're pulling out of here. Fire police and state police will stay on here. Stay on scene until the tow truck arrives. But yeah, that was an exciting change of events. We were just gonna tidy up the yard, main farmyard, but got called to an accident instead. Whew. Yeah, only just joined the volunteer fire department about a week ago, and that was the first call. We'll go ahead and back our engine 70 back in. And there we go. Man, this fire truck is very well detailed. Huge shout out to R&R apparatus outfitters. Outfitters. Shout out to them. I will leave a link in the description to where you guys could get that brush truck, this fire truck, and that ambulance all on that Facebook page. But for now, we got closed up for the day. The ambulance is over in the next town over, where the hospital is. Patient is expected to make a full recovery. While talking to the medics, it sounded like it wasn't anything serious, just the usual whiplash pain. But obviously, this gentleman hasn't really experienced that yet, so he's feeling it pretty hard. So definitely feel bad for that guy. So anyways, guys, that's going to have to do it for this episode of Farming Simulator 17 on the Green Farming series. I did just want to take a moment to say a huge shout out to all the first responders and the volunteer firefighters and medics out there, police officers as well. Huge shout out to you guys. Without you, without you we would be dead. Sad but true. But huge shout out to you guys. This video is pretty much entirely dedicated to you guys. Myself, I'd love to be a volunteer firefighter at some day, or at some point. Obviously, I have to get my license, get a car, and then actually go to training. And I have a particular station I want to volunteer for. They mean a lot to me, so definitely want to volunteer with them. And yeah, so again, huge shout out to all the medics, the full-time firefighters, the volunteer firefighters, policemen, and literally all the first responders out there. Huge shout out to you guys. Like I said, without you guys, the road will be nothing. And I feel like you guys don't get thanked enough. So huge shout out to you guys. And yeah, until next time. Well, that's not my intro. If y'all have enjoyed this video, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, click the bell icon so you're notified of when I upload in our stream. And until next time, I'm the Redneck Gamer, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.